or getting answers to your immigration questions. I don't even know what. 3.5. Go to Karen in Long Island. Karen.
Hi, Uncle Brad. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Fine. Okay, so I filed an adjustment of status in March,
Right.
and I finally got to do my biometrics in October of last year. I have not received an approval letter or anything yet, but my concern is right now that I'm pregnant, and I'm not able to be on my husband's insurance because I have no social. Could you tell me how does that work?
You can get Medicaid for your pregnancy, for your unborn child, and you can be included on that Medicaid through 28 days after the birth. So apply for Medicaid right now. It won't hurt your case, being pregnant. And hopefully you get through. But make sure that the Medicaid's for you and the unborn child until the child is born. Then you have 28 days to get off.
Okay, then. Thank you so much.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Uncle Ben. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Constantinos in the Bronx.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, question. I've been listening to your program, and your input is unbelievable.
Thank you.
For everyone. I just want to thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
I have a situation over here where I married at 2005. I ended up applying for adjustment status, and they declined. They came back with a rejection letter. And then we ran into somebody who put us on a asylum, and we pulled out of the asylum. And then we went on and
who's we?
Me and my wife. We went over to somebody, another attorney.
Okay, so why go back a second. Why did you file for adjustment? What was the basis of the adjustment?
We tried to file for her status with adjustment status.
How?
Through paying the penalty. What is it? The penalty, and then the.
Who was sponsoring you? Was it a job?
No, it was. I'm sponsoring my wife.
You're the citizen.
Correct.
Now I understand. Okay. How did your wife? Let me ask you another question. Where's your wife from?
She's from Bolivia.
Okay. How did she come to America?
She came in with a tourist group with false information. They put it in the system and blah, 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 basically.
So she was put in removal at one point?
No, never. She never got put in removal.
So she came here on she was inspected legally in the airport in a document that didn't have her name, but had somebody else's name and information.
Yeah, she came through the border over there by Mexico.
Okay. Yeah. But you did file for her before April 30th, 2001.
No. I guess that's where the problem was on the adjustment, right?
Because you had to file before April 30th, 2001. What happened with that? Something
went wrong. We didn't file on time or whatever it was. We filed in June, if I'm correct.
I understand. Okay, so that's why you weren't able to adjust your status.
Exactly. And then we went through somebody.
I promise you, I'm going to let everything out. I just want to get everything correct in my head. Does she have the document that she used to come into America, or she doesn't have that?
The I-94, we searched, we couldn't find it, no.
You can't find it, okay.
No, we already requested USCIS for that, and they came back with nothing.
All right, so then somebody told you to apply for asylum. That was pretty bad.
Asylum, and that option I didn't like. In the beginning, we went for it, but then we pulled out, and we ended up getting a letter confirming that we pulled out. Okay. So what we did now is we applied for the 601A waiver, which we applied in November 2019.
Right.
We've been waiting over a year now. We're waiting for that status to kick in. Mm-hmm. And the two questions I have for you is this, is how long do I wait for the 601 way? And if an amnesty program kicks in with Biden, do we apply?
601A is taking over a year right now, unfortunately. So you should be hearing shortly. Hopefully you get approved. And yes, if the amnesty program kicks in, you should be applying. You were never in the military?
No.
No. And you have no family in the military, no children in the military or anything?
Negative.
Negative, okay. And where is your wife's parents?
Wife's parents, deceased. She came from Bolivia, and I married her in 2005, and then I told you the whole story.
Right, okay. But the parents never came to America?
Never, no.
Never, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, the way to go is the provisional waiver.
Okay.
Hopefully it gets approved it should be approved shortly. I mean, you're already 13 months into it, so you should be hearing, within weeks or days.
Okay.
But if the Biden amnesty, something happens, obviously, why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.